My name is Emma.
Emma, what do you want?
Well, I want a hair that are different colors and just a bit shorter.
Okay, thank you very much. Will you turn for you and the rest of the world to show what your hair is now? And the first time you're modeling in my studio. Thank you. Now I have cut all the hair, so now I go back to thin it out a bit because it's so much hair. So I start on the fall of the skull, take up a ½ centimeter in a straight line. I take an ultra thin scissor so you don't see the cutting, and I hold it in the lines that are under the upper hair, because there I can get rid of some volume and give it a better fall, and also that it's not as warm because the other side is a lot shorter. Take a new centimeter on it, and so I work till I get on the center of her skull. That's mostly where I stop. And the nice thing about this scissor of Kione is that you don't see where you make the cut, so you never see a line of cutting. It's just ultra soft. Very nice scissor to thin out long hair also with. It has special fees. I'll show you that. So they go in a bending, and there's also a curve into the line. When I have this done, I'm going to make a bleach. And I leave the hair laying like this because I'm going to work from that line. So I'm sure I have the hair upon it, laying over it. And in the underlines I have the colors. You see that thin out a lot. It looks like nothing, you don't see it, but believe me, it comes off a lot. And that gives movement to the hair, so it gives an ultra better fall and a better feeling to the hair. Yeah, I did her hair for about, I think 4 months ago, and still was a good hairstyle. So when you have a good hairstyle, it lasts a long time. So now I'm going to make a bleach. So now I take a little bit shampoo on, massage it into the hair, and then the water sticks again through the hair, so it's not that it's flowing off. It's very hard also to color when you have plastic on your hair. Part the hair. I'll certainly use the upper hair because I have to get the length into the hair. And I travel till I get on the ear. Put my clippers on. En dan start ik in de underline. Ik zie hem in één keer ziekjes wegvallen. It's good practice for your skills, of course. And you can do it with a clipper, but it never gets as soft as you do it with a comb and a scissor. Coming on the center. And as most of the times the hair travels really straight up. So it's hanging down in a straight line over the center of the skull. First roughly take away some hair. And now my comb is bending the other way, because I have to adopt the line of the other eyebrow. I want to keep the length on the left side as long as possible, so I can play with the colors that are going to lay beneath there. Mooi geluid, hè? Ja.
Ja.
Ik vind het al een mooi geluid. With a small comb and a small clipper, I clean the contour. In the underlines, don't make hard lines, just leave it the way it is. Just a wonderful natural fall. Now I've cut the first baseline, so now I'm going to make the asymmetrical line that's laying upon it, and it's a disconnect line, so that's why I first made this one. To the upper hair, here's my first base part, and now I took about 2 centimeters of hair on it. That I lay in a natural fall, pulling it down and leaving some length because it lays over to the other side. But still you have to cut it on the short side, because when the hair lays back, of course it has to have a natural shape. On the back I go into the rounding, I'll show you that in a minute. So I only work to the center line, travel back, and now use a little point technique, not too much, about 2-3 millimeters on the end. Take a new layer on it and work till there is no hair left to cut on this side. Take it up in the line, bend it a bit, and now I work a little bit up, so it gives opposite reaction on the other side, because then it lays down, because it's on the parts of the hair. Give it a slight graduation this way. Again, just working till I get on the center line. Go back to the first baseline. Lay the hair down, part. Now I've kept to work till a centimeter on the ear, so there is my focus. So I travel this part over to the other side, in a small point cut, leaning the hair to the short part. Not forcing the hair, just gently take it up. Let it slip between my fingers. Take a new line on it. Bending the hair to the back. Holding my fingers almost straight in a horizontal line because I want to leave the length as long as possible. And pointing my fingers to the center of a skull line. Het is ook grappig als je dan een film aan het maken bent dat je hoort wat we doen, hè? Want normaal hoor je dat allemaal niet. This is the length I have. So I can see that I want to stay in this length because that's the best length I've got in a stable line. So I part this in two parts. Take the hairs up, bend them in the line of cutting. And laying them in the same line. And connect all the hairs to that. In this on the lines I first make a bleach and then put the colors in. And but now you see that the shampoo is worked in because the glow is gone of the hair. So the silicones based products are broken off. So it's easier to color her hair and make a blonde color as base for the line I'm coloring. Lay the hairs in natural fall. And with my clipper I make a blonde line in it. And the curly part you see here is the same as on the other side. She has two parts on the front of her head that have curls a little bit, not much. But they lay beneath the hair and they come from here, from the side. Now I parted the line that's a bit curly, it's ultra small hairs, and this part I just take away because she won't miss it because she has ultra thick hair and she's better off without the curly hair on the sides. It's not more than a ½ centimeter and it gives a lot of rest to her hair. And a mama won't miss it. Thank you. So now it's more in rest and in line of the hairstyle. Now I have cut all the hair, so now I go back to thin it out a bit because it's so much hair. So I start on the fall of the skull, take up a ½ centimeter in a straight line. I take an ultra thin scissor so you don't see the cutting, and I hold it in the lines that are under the upper hair because there I can get rid of some volume and give it a better fall, and also that it's not as warm because the other side is a lot shorter. Take a new centimeter on it. And so I work till I get on the center of her skull. That's mostly where I stop. And the nice thing about this scissor of Kione is that you don't see where you make the cut. So you never see a line of cutting. It's just ultra soft. Very nice scissor to thin out long hair also with. It has special fees. I'll show you that. So they go in a bending, and there's also a curve into the line. When I have this done, I'm going to make a bleach. And I leave the hair laying like this because I'm going to work from that line. So I'm sure I have the hair upon it, laying over it. And in the underlines I have the colors. You see that thin out a lot. It looks like nothing, you don't see it, but believe me, it comes off a lot. And that gives movement to the hair, so it gives an ultra better fall and a better feeling to the hair. Yeah, I did her hair for about, I think 4 months ago, and still was good hairstyle. So when you have a good hairstyle, it lasts a long time. So now I'm going to make a bleach. I'm going to bleach the hair. I made a Siebel bleach. It's with 6%, it's 20 volume. I put in a Vario blonde. Take the first part, take it up, and do it on a foil. And I put also in a silver conditioner. And a little bit shampoo one. Just to get into the hair. Stay away a little bit of the skin because I don't need the colors to get into the skin line. New part. And so I work this part in centimeter by centimeter. Then I'm going to leave it the way it is because it's still summer in Holland. It's very warm at the moment, so I don't need to give it extra heat. You see I stay a little bit away from the skin line. But afterwards there will be colors into this line. Close them and go in with other lines. Okay, we're back from coloring. This is the color it became after 25 minutes, no heat. So now I'm color it in with the colors of Vibes, that's of Lanza. Show you a tube of that. Looking like this. I'm going to start with the lightest color. I start with a yellow. Take about a centimeter, not more than that. Then take my foil. And lay the ultra bright yellow color on it. You don't need the developer, so it's straight color. It smells ultra nice, a little bit like candy. And so I will use a lot of colors to come to the underline. There will be a red, there will be a tail in it, there will be a blue in it, a red and a magenta. Here's a cover up again, so colors don't mix. And every time take a new foil to start with. The last color is red. Then I leave this product on for 20 minutes, rinse it out. Do this with a lot of water, so you don't mix the colors into each other, because they are developed colors and I don't want them to mix. And then I'm showing you the end result. We're back from coloring and you see all the shades of color into a hair. This is the white version. You see the red, you see the blues, you see the magenta, you see the green, these tones, you see the yellow. So now I'm going to blow dry it. And when the hair lays on it, you don't see it anymore. But we want to show you both hairstyles. I start with the smooth because I love it when the hairstyle is not too large. Comb the product through the hair. And just like a hidden treasure it is, colors in the underhair. Gonna blow dry it with a nail brush. Starting on the long side, from the back working up. We decided to make first a hairstyle with all the colors laying upon the hairstyle, because when you cut this hairstyle right, you can wear two different styles. Of course you can make also all kind of high hairs with it. But first I want to make this showing to you, because then you can see all the colors that are laying beneath her hair. That we must make also photos of. But this is something that is possible with this color. So I'll make some photos of this and I'll show you that by turning her a little bit around. So you see how wonderful the colors laying on her hair. So now I'll make some photos of it and then I'm blow dry it to the other side. Now I'm going to blow dry it in the way it's been wear normally through the day. So like that hidden treasure we talking about. Hoe lang dat nat blijft ook.
Ja. Maar al wel, als het bijvoorbeeld regent, dan is mijn haar met 2 lesuren droog en de meiden die dan langer hebben, die blokken dan.
Ja, maar dat ligt aan de shampoo die je hebt.
Ja.
En nu heb ik een andere shampoo gebruikt, dus dan merk je dat het haar veel natter blijft.
Ja.
For sofa blow drying. And now I just want to use the wonderful oil of Lanza. Bring in the glow again, because she has wonderful strong hair. And then we started with the plastic, fantastic, over her hair, but this is better for her hair. Now this is her new hairstyle and color. Emma, will you turn for you and the rest of the world and show the end result? And while you turn a little bit to the other side and then put your hand through your hair so we can see the colors that laying beneath it. A little bit more to me, turning with your face. Yeah. So that way, yeah, you can see the colors better. How does your hair feel?
Soft.
Okay. Thank you for modeling.
You're welcome.